Once there were two sisters. One of them was very wise and always thought before doing something. She was called Minerva. The other one was very spontaneous. She always started new things without thinking, and she often had many problems. She was called Diana. One year Minerva and Diana were spending New Year's Eve together. Usually Minerva spent New Year's alone. She read books, thought about the year, and planned the next year. Usually Diana spent New Year's with other people. She partied, drank lots of alcohol, and felt very bad the next day. But Minerva and Diana hadn't seen each other all year, so they decided to spend New Year's together. Minerva thought, oh no, it's going to be so boring for Diana. It will just be me and her. Diana thought, oh no, I'm going to bother Minerva so much. She's so serious and I'm always so loud and spontaneous. But actually they had a lovely time together. They ate dinner and drank wine and laughed a lot as they remembered their childhood. Finally Diana said, oh sister, I suppose usually at this time you are making your New Year's resolutions. Minerva laughed. No. I don't make New Year's resolutions. Diana was surprised. You don't make resolutions. But you're the most serious person I know. You go to the gym and cook healthy food and read books. How do you do all that without New Year's resolutions? Minerva drank some wine. Let me ask you something. How much are you planning on drinking tonight? Diana frowned. You plan how much you're going to drink? No, said Minerva. But just tell me. Around how much are you going to drink? Diana thought. Usually on New Year's she drank a lot. But tonight it was just her and her sister. So she would probably only drink 1 bottle of wine. 1 bottle, she said finally. And are you going to drink it all at once? Of course not, said Diana. I know I drink a lot, but I don't drink that much, said Minerva, but you are still drinking 1 bottle. You are just drinking it all at once. We were talking about resolutions, said Diana. Why did you ask me about wine? Minerva laughed and poured Diana more wine. Tell me then, sister. What are your resolutions this year? Oh, this year, said Diana. This is going to be the year I change my life. I am going to change everything, you understand. Actually, this bottle of wine is going to be my last. In the new year I am only going to drink water and tea. And I am going to exercise every day just like you. Yes, I'm going to go to the gym. And of course I need to change what I eat. I always eat burgers and chips and look at what happens. She showed Minerva her stomach. Horrible. No, next year I will make salads and soups and all kinds of healthy food. Said Minerva. And which will you do first? Diana frowned. I'm going to do all of them at once, of course. What about you? You don't have any resolutions. Minerva sighed. I suppose I have one resolution. But it's a bit different. I am going to learn to draw. Oh. That's a good idea. So you're going to practice every day? Yes, I think so, said Minerva. How much do you have to draw then? Minerva frowned. Well, I don't have to draw anything. I'm doing it because I want to. But I'm planning on doing 5 minutes a day. Or 5 minutes, said Diana. You really are quite strange, sister. Wait. Diana stood up. I have an idea. Let's have a competition. Oh, we always had competitions in our childhood. Next year we'll talk again and we'll see who completed their resolution better. Minerva smiled. Okay, sister. But you know I'll win. So the next day, on the 1st of January, Diana woke up early to go to the gym. Well, her alarm clock went off, but she felt horrible, so she turned the alarm off and went back to sleep. 2 hours later she got up and went to the gym. It was filled with people. Ah, thought Diana. Everyone else has the same idea. That means it's a good idea. I'm going to be so healthy. She had eaten so much the night before, so she needed to work hard today. She got on the exercise machine and ran. She lifted heavy things. She rode exercise bikes. She swam. In the end she exercised for 2 hours. She was so tired and her body hurt so much, but she was happy. I'm going to show Minerva, she said. But the next day when Diana's alarm clock went off, she couldn't get out of bed. Her whole body hurt too much. That's okay, said Diana. Everyone needs a break. I'll do something else today. I'll cook a healthy meal. But Diana didn't cook very often. She didn't know what food was healthy and she didn't know how to cook it. She went to the supermarket to buy food, but it took an hour because she didn't know what food to buy. Then she had to carry the heavy bags home and her arms hurt so much. When she got home, Diana said, I'll just take a short break. She poured a glass of wine and then stopped. No. She remembered what she had told Minerva. I can't drink wine. I'll have tea. She made a cup of tea, but she left the glass of wine on the table. The glass of wine stood there looking at her. The tea wasn't very nice. It was a strange healthy tea. Diana didn't know what was in it. But it wasn't good. And the wine looked so good. Well, it's just one glass, isn't it? 11 months later Diana was at a party. So Diana, said her friend Victor. What are you doing for New Year's? Suddenly Diana remembered her competition with Minerva. Oh no, she cried. She had forgotten about her New Year's resolutions. She had stopped going to the gym, but she still paid money to the gym every month. She had stopped cooking healthy food and there were still old carrots in her fridge. And she had drunk lots of wine and beer all year. What is it? Said Victor. Diana ran to the bathroom and poured her wine into the toilet. I still have a month, she said. I have a month to win the competition. This is going to be the healthiest month of my life. Victor didn't understand what she was saying, but she left before he could ask. For the whole of December Diana was healthy. She went to the gym every day, she cooked healthy food and she didn't drink any alcohol. Oh, it was hard. But she had to win. All her childhood Minerva had won the competitions. Just once she wanted to win. Today she wasn't going to be spontaneous. No, she would be wiser than Minerva. When New Year's Eve arrived, Diana was very tired. She had worked so hard. She had exercised for hours every day. Now who's serious, she said. If Minerva only did 5 minutes a day, she will still be very bad at drawing. So Diana went to visit her sister. When she came into the house, she gasped. All of the walls had pictures on them. There were big beautiful pictures that Minerva had drawn. "How is that possible?" said Diana. "You only drew for 5 minutes a day." Minerva smiled. "Well, yes, at first I did. But after a month I really enjoyed drawing. So I drew for 10 minutes. Then 20 minutes. Now I draw for over an hour every day." "You can't do that," said Diana. How did you do that?" "All year. I exercised so much on the first day and then." "Then you stopped," said Minerva. "Yes." "How did you know?" Minerva smiled. "You can't change your whole life in one day. You know what they say, slow and steady wins the race." "Ugh," said Diana. She sat down on the sofa. "Do you have any wine?" "I'll drink it slowly and steadily." "I love you, sister," said Minerva and kissed her on the head. "Maybe next year just go to the gym for 5 minutes a day." At first. Diana smiled. "You're so wise, sister. I want to be like you." Now, said Minerva. "I want to be spontaneous like you. All our childhood everyone said that you were so fun and I was so serious and boring." Diana was surprised. "You want to be like me? But I do everything wrong." "No you don't," said Minerva. "There's one thing you know how to do very well." Diana thought, but she didn't know what it was. "What do you mean?" "Party." Diana laughed. "All right then. This is going to be the best New Year's Eve ever." The end.